You guys, shifting gears from cars to smartphones as Apple will host its annual iPhone event next week. And for more on what to expect, let's bring in Yahoo Finance's Dan Howley, the tech DH himself. Dan, what are we expecting?
Yeah, so this is Apple's September event. So every year around this time, we get new iPhones, new Apple Watches, and that's what we're expecting here. What we're expecting in particular is the Apple Watch 14, the Apple Watch 14 Pro, the Apple Watch 14 Max, and Apple Watch 14 Pro Max. So what they're basically doing is they're eliminating the mini iPhone. So you're not going to get that 5.4-inch display anymore. Apple just wasn't doing anything really with it as far as sales go. So now everything's going to be more uniform. They're going to have two 6-inch displays, 6.1-inch display, and two 6.7-inch displays. And they're designating the Pro as a higher level kind of device. So rather than a newer processor this year, the standard iPhone 14 and iPhone 14 Max, those are going to get last year's processors. The Pro and Pro Max will get new processors. It doesn't really mean that the regular 14s are going to be slower. It just means that it's a better way for Apple to sell you on the Pro idea. The Pro will also have new cameras, 48 megapixel camera. The regular 14 will get a 12 megapixel camera. And of course, the Pros will come with 3 cameras, while the regular 14s will come with 2. I think, those are really the big differentiators here. There's going to be some changes to the notch that people seem to have a conniption every time they talk about. Not exactly sure why. I don't care about the notch. It's just there because that's where the Face ID camera is. But they're reworking it a little bit. And then the Apple Watches. We're expecting the Apple Watch Series 8 and the Apple Watch SE could get an update, and then a ruggedized version of the Apple Watch as well.
And so no Apple Car, no Apple Car.
No, no Apple Car. No, I don't think Tim Cook's going to come driving out on stage with it, no.
While we have you as well, is this going to be the best camera on the market for the phone? Because that's the competition, right?
Yeah.
Is all among Samsung, it's among, Google and the Google Pixel line as well.
By the way, crushing it. Google crushing it with the cameras.
And so because they have become known as one of, or if not the best camera on the market repeatedly, are these changes from Apple going to be enough to give them that top title?
I think, when it comes to iPhone owners, it's very difficult for people to switch, right? I mean, there's the whole stigma with the blue and green
the
text
green
message,
bubble, yeah,
which
text go green.
Blows my mind that people are bothered by that. It's just, whatever, okay. But I do think that the camera on this is going to be stunning. They do a great job every year. They have the 3x optical zoom, which is huge, right? Like not just for taking photos of, far away buildings or whatever, but even like up close photos are better when you use it like that. So I do think the camera on this is really going to be great. I think the main thing to watch out for these phones in particular is the battery life. Obviously, that's something that is a big deal. And then what kind of displays? They're saying we're going to get always on displays on the Pro models. That means that you'll be able to have your phone when it's off like this, it'll stay black. You can touch it, and then it'll show some content, a notification, the time, something along those lines, in just white text. And so they can do that because it's an OLED screen. We've seen it on Google phones, Samsung phones, so it could be on the next iPhone as well.
Could indeed be. The only app I have on my phone anyway, Dan Howley, is the Yahoo Finance app. Dan Howley, have a great weekend. Coming up.